Hey guys, it's Clint, not Shell. Okay, I went to the quilt shop today. As you know, Shell told you, I have 2 orders for chenille covers. And I actually got them glued. And instead of drawing the lines on them like I did the first ones, I'm actually going to go down these lines and just let them go wherever they will be. I went to the quilt shop. They actually make a rotary cutter chenille cutter. So I went to our quilt shop in Durango that we go to, and they didn't have one. So, but of course, it's hard to leave the quilt shop without buying something. So I proceeded to buy this new type of ruler, and it's made by, I never can remember her name. And I don't have my glasses with me. She's actually a world famous quilter. I think her last name's Anderson or something like that. But anyway, when I saw this, I asked the gal at the quilt shop about it. And like I said, I love my Creative Grids quilt ruler because it's really easy for me to use. It doesn't have extra thick lines that are colored that block your fabrics. But what this does have, it is hold on, let me see where my other ruler is, and I had a small one somewhere, who knows. But anyway, it has anti-slid things on it that are round. And I love my creative rulers, I really do, and I won't quit using those. I really like them. This one, however, this is the top. It's shiny. And when the lady showed us this, I couldn't, when I saw it, I flipped out. I thought, oh, I gotta have it, because I have a hard time with rulers slipping. I'm not very good at cutting. I've noticed that. That's definitely one of my Achilles heel, I guess is what you would say. But this one, however, I am pushing so hard, my fingers are turning white. It doesn't move. The whole thing is almost I guess a rubberish material. So the whole ruler is this way. And money, of course, but that wasn't the only reason. I have, like I said, I have these 2 book covers I'm making, right? Well, the thing is, I also have this fabric, and I'm going to make, extras to go along with it. And they're smaller. So I went ahead and I got me a ruler. I thought, well, that was easy for me to handle. It doesn't have to take up a lot of room. So that is what I bought. Well, and of course, when we're at the register, like I said, we go there every once in a while. We don't go there tons. I have an order, but it's not until later in the year. And I was, when Shell asked me, truthfully, I was over the moon about it, because it was just, I was so excited to get it. This order's from Marilyn. She bought Shell's book. And she asked for a bunch of stuff. Ruffles and, whatever you call it, the fabric tags, things like that, the chenille tags, and a couple other things. And she was wanting a pink, I believe it was pink, yellow, and brown. Three sets of stuff. So when I got there, well, I saw this, and I just fell in love with that one. And this one I bought. Shell picked this one out. She showed it to me, and I really like this one. So these are 2 of the ones I'm going to use in her order. Shell bought these. These are fat quarters. And you bought 5, you got the 6th one for free, I think is the way it was. So I was thrilled to death about that. Like I said, I was over the moon. So that's what I'm going to do with these 2. And I'm going to go through my fabric. We still have a bunch of fabric that Mom gave us outside. But it's almost 100 degrees here. So, and like I said, I'm going to work on this stuff first for my custom my book covers, and so I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on my ink blenders tomorrow. I don't have to work, good Lord willing. Hopefully nothing emergencies come up or anything, because we just got home just a few minutes ago. These are, this is our life. We're just simple people. We love to craft, and Shell just absolutely loves sharing her crap on videos. So, and I'm glad she does. I'm really extremely proud of her. I think what she has done to me is amazing, and the support that you guys give. She that yesterday's video, it had, I think, 3 thumbs down or something, but it had over 100 thumbs likes. And so if you think about that, that's pretty dang good. And if 3 people don't like it, well, that's 3 people that can don't let the door hit you, plain and simple. I'm not trying to be mean whatsoever, and I hope you guys don't think I am. I'm really not. But I wanted to talk about that for a few minutes. Shell's occupied at the moment, and I really don't have anything else to share. I did buy Palisade peaches today, a whole box.
Hi guys.
She's back, and they smell so good. Like I said, we just got home. I was thinking about having milk and chocolate, but now I'm thinking about having Palisade peaches. If you guys haven't ever had Palisade peaches, they are rated like one of the very best peaches. They are incredible, and I love the earlier ones. Some people like the later season ones, but I love the early ones, and they just started coming out like last week, so they're going to be so good, and I'm going to devour them. So here's Shell. God bless. Take care. And here she is. Okay, I'm done.
Hi guys. I'm going to get some things together, and then we will do a craft video, and I will see you guys in just a minute. Hi there. Hope everyone is doing well. So, as you can tell, we've had a little bit of excitement.
I only got 1 peach out of that box. The rest of them weren't.
You only got to eat 1 peach. The rest of them are still green.
That's okay.
But it was good because I took a bite.
I gave her a little tiny marble bite.
It was like a little tiny.
Yeah, I'm going to give her a whole bunch.
But I did get some cherries, and like the Rainier cherries. Oh, so yummy.
Oh, no.
Clint said they were sour, and I didn't see it.
Sour.
But did he tell you that we saw a mama and a baby fawn? We just had, we had a pretty... In town when we were doing a locate. We just had a pretty good day.
It was, wonderful.
It was, we met some really nice people, and you guys know I love you guys.
And that's what I told them.
Yeah, so hopefully, things will be just fine. Anyways,
I used that word. That's a pretty good word too.
You use copacetic? I don't even know what that means.
Well, I do.
What does it mean?
Even Steven.
Even Steven,
Everything's just
hunky-dory, taken care of.
Hunky-dory. That's exactly it.
Let's see. So we're going to go ahead and start this. I pulled some manila folders. Now, this is inspired by Pinterest, and I really love the look of it. So I'm kind of recreating it, but I'm kind of shellifying it. Shellify. Dell mentioned that, and she says she Dellifies my projects. So thank you, Dell, if you're watching. So anyways, I am going to cut this into about 3 pieces, I think, because I wanted to kind of have a cardstock, and I'll tell you, I don't know, maybe I should measure the size so I can kind of tell you guys the size. Maybe 3.
I got my ruler right there. You can use my fancy new ruler.
I already moved it.
Oh, okay.
Let's do 3.5, because then I don't have to open my little arm thing. And I'm doing that on the fold, because we're going to use the fold to our advantage. So, and these will be, it's about pretty close to 12 inches. So when I want 3, so what, 4 inches each or so? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. Just under 4 inches because they are a little shy of 12. They're about 11 and a quarter, 11 and a half.
Where'd you put it, by the way, so it doesn't get broke? Oh.
And I'm just going to do a few of these. You could use cardstock, or I'll show you something else you can do. Let's just do 2 of them because that's going to give us 6. And, you know, I don't really know how many of these I want. And let's see. But yeah, we had a pretty good day, you know. For the most part, we went to our favorite place to eat for lunch. And like Clint said, we just got home and settled down. Oh, hon, did you turn the water off yet?
Yes, I did. I turned
Okay.
it off, so.
It has been so hot here, so he's watering his 4 plants out in the garden.
Oh, say a prayer for, I'm missing one of my little Banny girls, so please say a prayer she's okay.
Yeah, he's
Can't
missing
see
one of his
fine.
little Banty chickens. When we got home, where the little tiny chickens are, they were in, the door was open. So it must not have got closed well or something. And so one of his girls was missing. Okay. So, for this, I'm going to use this really old ledger paper. Now, the ones I saw on Pinterest, they did use ledger, which I think is so awesome. This one is $18.93. So, but I'm going to go to the back because I feel like the back paper might be stronger. Does that make sense? Kind of older. Still in 99. And I don't know that it will be, so we'll just see. But I was afraid that if I just folded these and used these as booklets, that it would be too, what am I thinking, too fragile. So we're going to go ahead and kind of collage those on here. So if I kind of cut it like that, I think that will work. And that was about 4, I think. So let's just do a few pages. Just a little under 4, it's not going to hurt nothing. Make sure I'm cutting it right. You know how your brain sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. But yeah, so that's going to be the outside of our page. So I'm just going to cut it down just a little bit more than that. And use that. Of course, you know, some people would not want to cut these up, and I totally understand. You could make copies of them. I have 3 books like this, and you know, a lot of them are just names. There's nothing special about it, but I just think it's really cool, and I love ledger paper. But when I first got into junk journaling really big, we have this antique store, and I went there and bought like all of the ledgers they had, and they were normally like 50% off or something. So I have, like I said, 3 big old books that have ledger paper, and then I'm going to save this piece, of course. I'm not going to waste any of this. To me, it's precious. It's like gold. So the cats may come up. I do have an adorable picture of one of our cats, and she's actually laying in, it's Sophia, and she's actually laying in my scrap bucket. So I'm going to tack that on to the end of this video. Just in case the cats don't come up, I want you guys to have your little cat fix. Okay, so what I need here is my glue book. Now, the picture I found on Pinterest actually says it was from Instagram. So there's no name or anything. So if you know who created these, then certainly let me know. But look at the date and stuff. It says 11/26/85, which I'm sure is like 1885. That can't be right, right? Because here it's showing August 31st, 99. But that is 1899. Isn't that crazy? At least that's what it says in the book. So we'll see. But anyways, I love the images of ledger paper. I think they're so fun. And I wasn't sure how strong they would be, so I'm just going to fold this over. If anyone wants some copies or something of ledger paper, let me know. I could make, you know, some copies, or we could do some, you know, digital prints or something. So I'm just kind of choosing one side or the other just to figure out which one I want to use. It doesn't really matter to me. I just want it to kind of look nice, but I love the, what's it called? The look of this paper. And again, I'm just using my Oohoo glue stick. So. And I'm going to go ahead and do that to each of these. So, and then they'll kind of be a little bit drier, and then I can tear them off. And I am doing both sides just because, you know, the paper's wrapping around it just perfectly. Maybe it'll be better if I kind of do a whole section. I can try that, I guess. Trying to figure out which is best. Okay. The better way to do it. Maybe this is it. But, you know, if you don't have ledger paper, then you can certainly use old music paper or old book pages, whatever you want to do. So I think that worked just fine. But don't you just love this paper? Wow. Uh-oh, I totally put it on crooked, or not far enough down. Pay attention what you're doing, Michelle. Okay, let's do it right there. Did you find her? Uh-oh, did I not cut enough? Maybe we'll just do 5. That way we don't have to kind of backtrack. Do what, babe?
Oh, hard talk.
Oh. But I tell you, today was definitely better than yesterday. As far as work and stuff, it was just... Yesterday was a handful. But, like, today we had a pretty good day. It was kind of funny because we were in Durango and we were fixing to leave. Clinton was in a meeting, and we got a phone call that this guy needed to locate, so we ran over there and went to Starbucks afterwards on the way home, which was nice because we were kind of like to a point where we couldn't really go back to Starbucks. I mean, we could have, but it would have been, you know, further out of the way. And this was perfect because it was like right over there by it. And so I love their shaken white iced teas. Just a light iced tea, and I really don't drink, oh, cool. I normally just drink water. I mean, you know, 98% of the time I drink water, so. And then Clint got a latte, an iced latte, because man, it was so hot. We did get about 5 sprinkles on us on the way home.
Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't last very long. One of these days I'm going to use up these pages too. But if you watch Gayle and Rachel at Roxy Creations, you kind of know how to use those. So. But I tell you, I love this glue. So fun. so quick. You know, before all I would use is my art glitter glue, which I absolutely love, but man, this is like a game changer. So I'm going to use the one side that has stuff on it. But I just figured if I was to fold this, you know, it might crack. So we're just reinforcing that. And then I'm going to come back, of course, and trim it down with my scissors, which should be right in front of me. Let's put the lid back on that because I don't need that right now. Here's the remote. Well, I was just giving it to you so I could get it out of my way. Tomorrow, it looks like we're going to be home most of the day.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. Good Lord willing.
Yeah, so hopefully I can get my mess cleaned up. Oh, you guys, it's so bad right now.
Alright, you coming out, Papa?
But, you know, like I said, just writing and stuff is just exhausting. And I'm tired today, but I'm not as tired as I was yesterday. But I'm going to keep these little tiny pieces because, like I said, I will use them in collaging because they're so interesting. I mean, not like that one, but, you know, not a sliver that wouldn't make a difference. So I'm just trimming it up. But I just thought this would be fun. And I still want to make some, you know, some more, that one ripped. Continue building our stash because I still have, you know, a lot of things that I want to build up and, you know, put in my stash so that when I do another journal, everything's there and ready to go.
I'm gonna go reboot her.
Okay.
I'm not getting nothing.
That's a good thing to do, yeah. We're on fiber optic lines here at the house, but sometimes it really messes up, so I'm just going to go outside, and he has to go outside, open the the phone box, and reboot it. Oh, I did want to talk to you guys about something. My sister sent me the saddest thing today, and you know, what we do in our job is we locate underground phone lines. And it's, you know, in the States, any state, if you call 811, you get a free, people will come out free to locate your phone lines. So I wanted to mention that because we had a, you guys may have seen it, especially if you're in California, but a contractor did not call for a locate. And it's just a totally senseless thing that he didn't call for a locate, and what he did is he hit a gas line. You know, the gas people came out to see, you know, what was going on and stuff. Well, when they came out, something happened, and the gas line blew up, killing the, I believe, killing the natural gas worker. Killed him and injured 15 other people, and that could have all, and that they did not call out for a locate. So, you know, a lot of people, I just want to put that out there that, you know, it is an important thing to be careful when you guys are digging. Anyone, you know, just say, hey, have you called out for a locate, because it's really sad. And the natural gas like supervisor was talking, and he said, I mean, you could just see the emotion in his face when he's saying, you know, this could have been prevented by, you know, making a phone call. It's a free service, you know, for the most part. You know, you may have to pay, you know, 20 bucks or 50 bucks or whatever if it's a private line on your property compared to like a, you know, a public line, but man, you guys, it's so important that you call for locate if you're digging a hole for anything,
Well, like that one
whether
guy
it's a
in
tree
Texas
or
was
yeah.
building a fence and hit a 5-foot.
Yeah, this one man in Texas was building a fence, hit a 5-foot high pressure gas line, and there was nothing left of him or his equipment except for a gear, I think.
That's all. It was a gear out of the
gear.
transmission.
Yeah, a gear out of the transmission, and it destroyed, I think, houses within a 3-mile radius.
No, a mile.
A mile radius.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was big.
It was horrible.
And, you know, he didn't know it was there, I'm sure. I'm sure he wouldn't have been, you know, he just hit it with a fence post.
I did.
But just because you know, are digging on a farmland or something, just call out for a locate, you know. Takes 15-20 minutes. Within 48 hours or so, they should have it located, and it's better. Yeah, it's better safe than sorry. But 15 people are in the hospital from this, and that poor innocent man, you know, was killed. So, anyways, I just wanted to bring that up. I don't mean to depress anyone, but you know. Let me see. Okay, so now all it was really, but isn't that pretty? I just love the look of that ledger paper. I know it's not like pretty, but to me it's just junk journaling. I love that. What I did is I just covered up any writing on the inside. You could put fancy paper here or whatever you want to do. So now we're just going to use bits and pieces of, you know, just other papers. And which one?
Oh, nothing.
I mean, just like this. I'm going to kind of do a collage. So let me find my ink. Just to kind of, you know, make it a little bit different color from what was there before. Maybe that'll work, maybe not. But yeah, just a little collage on each one of these. So kind of following her little thing. And you guys know how I love working in a assembly line format. I know some people don't like that. I've heard it before, but you know, like people keep telling me, Michelle, you do you, and I need to learn from you guys. I need to quit letting things bother me. But what happens is I second guess myself, and I think, oh, maybe everyone hates, you know, this or dislikes that or whatever, and so I don't think I want to use that. So yeah, anyways, let's see what else. A stamp. Let's put a stamp on each one of them. Just kind of playing with whatever is right here in my mess is my plan. We'll see how that works out. I'm going to kind of go for more of a subdue stamp on these because I do love, you know, like the browns, the blacks, things like that that are more, would kind of blend in with any junk journal. So I am going to kind of go through these and just kind of see what we have. Let me get so you can see me. But yeah, we're just, but they've been working on our road for the last few days, and I texted my friend down at the post office and asked her, and she said they were still working on it, you know, earlier today, but when we came home they had already stopped for the day, or had moved up further, which was good because we kind of have to backtrack and go the back way and stuff like that. But the guy we talked to yesterday or the other day, he said they're going to be working on in this area for a few months, like till October.
Yeah, they're repaving our highway.
Yeah, they're repaving our highway, and I think they're going to put another layer on or something. So
Yep.
if you guys are nearby, then be prepared for road work, you know, for quite a while. So I'm going to go ahead and put some music paper. That's kind of cute. I like that. You definitely don't have to have anything special for these, you know. Just some odds and ends that you have around the house in your collection or whatever. I need one more, it looks like. But I wanted to show you guys an idea here is, look at the back. It's kind of like a green and it's tinier. So you guys probably can't even see what I've been doing. Sorry about that. And I think I'm going to use some of that too, because it's a different style, even though it's from the same same paper. It's a you know, totally different style, so that's kind of fun. So I hope you guys are having a good week. I don't think anyone told me anything good that's happened this week. I hope you guys are having a good week. I think in yesterday's video I was like, tell me something good that's happened this week, and not one person I don't think has told me anything good. That's okay. Sometimes you do.
Oh, sure, Scott.
You have weeks like that. Yeah, I'm sure there probably has been good things. It's just no one's told me anything. Let's see, what about this piece? That's kind of fun. Okay, that's probably good enough as far as like the collage piece. Maybe another one over here, but I could do another stamp. Oh, let's see. I don't know, I really love that brown. Kind of there. These stamps I have picked up on, ooh, I found the perfect one. On Etsy, I got like 400 of them for like $6. So just kind of do a, what am I thinking? A search on Etsy for like canceled stamps, things like that. That'll work. I don't want that one. That's too bright. Okay, so again, I'm just going to just do a little bit of Oohoo glue here. I'm not going to worry too much about them. Well, I'll go ahead and coat them, I guess, just to be on the safe side. Go ahead and stick this one down. But I am going to come back and sew these. So that's why I was, you know, kind of not too worried about how much glue I have. Maybe like that. And then I'll kind of look and see if I need to add anything else. You could add fabric, whatever you want to do. Just making sure I can see this. Okay. Oh, you know what else I wanted to add? There was something else. She had like 25 cents and a sticker or like a ticket. Well, I didn't have any of those. So what I did is I'm pulling some of these guys. Just some old numbers. I do have some of these still available in my store if you guys are looking for some. Just fun to add to any project. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I need another one. So, okay, like that. And then I'll probably go ahead and try to kind of tone them down a little bit with some glue. Or, yeah, I think that'll work. Let me find my ink. I am planning on doing some, sorry. I am planning on doing some requested videos this weekend, so we'll see what I get done. Let me look for my ink real quick, and I'll be right back and we'll finish this up. Okay, again, I am just using my vintage photo with my ink blender here, and I just don't want it like super white, and I'm just gonna pop that in there somewhere. I'll probably just have the black up, but I can color in like a red one just to see, because there's red on one side, black on the other. And I'm hoping this won't really, you know, rub off. Hopefully it'll kind of stain it, like when it dries or something. I have done this before. Oops, wrong side, huh? I have done this before, but I have used like a gesso to kind of help the glue to, or the ink to stick. But I thought this would be a really great way to kind of use up some letters. Just nothing special. It's just another, you know, another, what am I thinking? Attribute of collage. Does that even make sense? You guys know what I'm talking about. Another layer. That's what I was thinking. Okay. So those are good. I'm going to go ahead and ink this down, or glue it down just a little bit, because I am going over it. There we go. So that's pretty good. And then I'll probably, when I sew, I will start like on this one and move along so that I don't have, so my glue is pretty dry. The good thing is this glue doesn't take too long to dry. So I'm just going along, collaging. I know this gets monotonous, but you know, some people really love to watch pieces like this, so that's what I'm doing for you guys who like to watch the collage process.
Well, collaging's collaging, but it's all different. I mean, everyone does something different.
Oh yeah, everyone does something different.
You know, different paper or what?
Oh yeah, no two people will do the same thing. Even if you have the same stuff that I have, you're not going to have the same, you know, look of collage or whatever. Okay, so I am kind of leaving like a middle area, and I kind of explain that here in a minute. Sorry, but you know, there's kind of like an empty spot here. Same thing here, you know, that I could put something. So I'm kind of leaving like a square on purpose, so that way I can kind of show you guys a little something else that we're going to add to these. And I could have went in with my vintage photo distress ink and, you know, did something there. This one kind of over here. But and you know, this might not do as well as I think it will, but we'll see. The letters seems to be holding up pretty well as far as the distress ink. So I'll do this one too. But these, it's so fun having all of these pieces, you know. Just different pieces, but the stamps are really fun. I think they're, you know, some of my most enjoyable craft supplies. I think they just add so much to, you know, a thing. Let's see. I may not need that other piece. Nope, I don't think I'm going to use it. The other stamp. Upside down. And then we'll put this right there. Work. Oh, I must not have had a music piece for there, or maybe it's, okay, we'll use this one. Might be kind of getting them all, all mixed up together. The cats are being really quiet. I'm surprised because, like I said, we haven't really had time with them, and it's already 6 o'clock. Wow. I knew we got home kind of late, but I thought we got home, you know, somewhat early-ish, I guess. I don't know. Let's put this, oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do these two. Okay, we'll make it work. I really did not think it was 6 o'clock, though. No wonder I'm tired.
Thinking that too. Boy, I got tired.
Oh. Yeah, you know, we typically get up around 3. I think we got up at, what time today? 4:30?
I got up about 4:30.
Yeah, Clint got up about 4:30, but he got up then because when I got up around 4, his little boy ran in.
And that little turd, he headbutts me.
Yeah, he'll get on, because Clint sleeps with his head under the covers, and his little guy will get up on top of him and headbutt him until Daddy wakes up.
And that ain't the little, and that little stinker, boy, he can flat push on you. It's hilarious, little turd.
But I told Daddy, because, you know, we have our bedroom door shut, and I told him, you know, I don't have to let him in. But when I go out and the little guy is just crying because he wants to go wake up his daddy, I can't really tell him no. I'm just like, okay, honey, you can go in. And Clint's fine with that. Sometimes, like, if I get up at 1 o'clock or something, I won't let him go in then. But I let him sleep till 4 or 4:30 or something before I let him in, if it's a big deal. Oh, he is so funny. Yeah, he is. But he won't do it if I stand, because I've never actually seen him. But if I stand and watch him, he won't do it. But as soon as the door closes, I guess he jumps up there and does it. I need to do like a video or something, so I can catch him in the doing it. You know, I think that'd be really fun to have, like, as a reminder.
Well, he talks and talks. It's very sweet.
It is sweet.
He's a sweet little guy.
He loves his daddy.
He just loves me is all. And
boy, he doesn't do that to me, like I say, but he loves his daddy. Okay. So, I'm going to do something with that in a minute. And then we're also going to do something with these. But first, we're going to do some sewing. Maybe I'll just sew 1 or 2 of these so you guys don't have to watch the whole thing. Because there is a little bit more sewing in this one than some of our other ones. Okay. So I'm going to pull this up just so you guys can see. We have 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, I forgot which first ones I did. I think they were these. Like that, maybe. Because I think this was the last one. So anyways, put this one on the bottom. I am keeping it on a zigzag. And then what I'm going to do is kind of go around the edges of these, leaving, you know, like a little place here. So, and if you wanted to, you could go along the back. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to kind of play with this and just kind of fill it out. So the first thing I'm going to do is put it back on a straight stitch. So I have that on 8 on my brother. This is just a really cheap sewing machine I picked up at Amazon. I think it was like 58 bucks. So it was pretty cheap. So we're going to do a straight stitch all the way around. I'm going to start in the back here. No, I'm not. I'm going to start like right here in the center. Or am I? Okay, I'm going to redo that. Because I'm trying to do this like all in one thing. So we're just going to kind of go over these pieces with a zigzag. Let's do that first. I'm not going to worry too much about back spacing, things like that. That's my plastic letter. It's a little bit thicker. And then I'm just going to kind of decorate all the way through, or, you know, just kind of go all the way around. But because it is the, what am I thinking? You know, it adds another step of decoration, which I really love. You guys know how much I love to, you know, the sewed material and stuff. Because I'm going over a plastic piece, so it kind of. No, it's just me. But I'm trying to do it all in one sitting, so we'll see. No, like in one, without cutting the string or anything. I'm just flipping it and all that good stuff. Sorry about that. Yeah, I guess that'll work.
Oh, like a whole bunch of cayenne pepper flowers.
Oh, do you really?
I've got one, but yeah, no.
Oh, cool. He's getting cayenne pepper flowers.
Yay! Can't wait to make some.
And we're also getting squash flowers.
Actually, yeah, we have three yellow squashes right now.
3 yellow squash. So what I'm going to do, okay, I'm done with the little part in the center. And so I'm just going to take that zigzag out to the edge, wherever I end up. And then we're going to change it to a straight stitch. This is kind of what they did on, you know, the on Pinterest, and I thought it was a really cute look. So, but there is quite a bit more sewing here than you know, than the typical piece of ephemera that I do. Of course, you could totally skip this if you wanted to. You could use a marker or something just to draw in like faux lines. That'd be cute. Okay, so this is what we have. But isn't that cute? And then we'll finish them up. But I'm not going to have you guys watch me do like every little piece. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the camera and sew all these, and then when we come back we'll put on the finishing touch. See you in a minute.